Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Here's the short video I was talking about in the video that I'm going to put up in this little corner over there. So we are wrapping up our 1.0 experimental horde base here. We already did our final horde of the series, and we found a problem with the zombies hitting the bottom of this particular support once the ladders gave out right here. That led up to the top here. We had the stairs as a backup. And what I did is I moved the stairs over here, and with hopes that the pathing is not so far away that they can actually make it up the stairs, come through our blade traps, go hit Karachi here, and Karachi will fling them all into the horde base, or the horde base, the trader base, and then we don't have to worry about actually fighting too many zombies. So yeah, I got stairs set up that are a little bit closer, and everything's kind of more bunched up. I have ladders on each side of the top of the stairs here, and I also have a ladder that kind of bypasses most of the blade traps. The real focus of this base is to see if the Karachis can punch the zombies over to the trader base, and that way we don't actually have to face them during horde night. So we won't actually really be fighting, like actually doing a horde night here. This is just to see if the pathing has changed enough where the zombies have to be able to get close to you. Jawoodle, again, I saw his video, and the zombie pathing was like altered in the latest patch. So let's just see what happens here. Alright, so the zombies did spawn behind us again, which is what happened the last go-around, but they are going directly for the ladder. So I really think that maybe my first way up was not close enough to my actual position for the zombies to really come at me. So, cool. First lumberjack's going down. Yep, constant stream of zombies going up. We're looking good now. Our first victim has fallen into the trader base, so we can still make a pretty darn close to AFK horde base. So there we go, guys. If you make a design like this one where the zombies are going to get launched into the trader base, or I guess really in the future, any really tall bases, make sure the way to get to you is pretty darn close, because maybe the zombies just don't like how long the entire path would be. That could possibly be it, but we're going to have to science it. I'm sure some of the bigger names are going to be testing it out for us and doing all the math and calculations, because that is what they do for a living. But for now, it looks like this is going to work out just fine. And in she goes. Fantastic. So for those of you who are unaware, the whole idea for this base is the Karachi right there, the dick puncher, whatever you want to call him. He's going to start batting zombies inside of the horde base, and they're going to start piling up like this. And the way that hordes work is if there's only 32 zombies spawning per horde night, and 22 are stuck inside of the trader base, that means at a time there will only be 10 loose zombies for you to fight, and it really just lessens the load on your horde night. Maybe you want to have like this as a backup base, like you don't have a really good amount of ammunition earlier on, and you need like a real break from a dangerous horde. This one's going to hold up pretty darn well. You can, of course, have whatever variations you like. The one I like is I just have Karachi sitting right here, and he pushes zombies into the trader. So if you want to see the original one of these that worked really well, I have a video up in the corner here somewhere. That was from Alpha 21 when I originally came up with this idea. And I'm glad to see that it is working in 1.0. I just had to do a couple tweaks from the previous design. It's working out pretty good, so I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. A little bit of cheesiness, but at the same time, if you look at this, as somebody who enjoys the science behind AFK bases, but I also really like the combat of Horde Night, this is a good mixture. Your zombies are going to be trickling in. You can fight the one that makes it, but for the most part, you're not going to see a whole heck of a lot of combat. So it's one of those balanced bases that I really enjoy this one. So thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll catch you in the next one.